I think the Jewish community collectively, in the image that the Torah tells us originally, is when Hashem appears to Abraham and says, "I'm going to make you a people," He says, "Vescha legoy gadol," I'll make you a great goy. That's the word goy. That's the original word of goy. And then finally, they go through different stages. They become an am, they become one level of a nation, then they become an Ada, which is people that are giving a testimony, a collective testimony for something. But when they finally reach Sinai, they become Malechet Kohanim, V'go Kadosh. They become a nation of priests and a holy people. But the Torah uses the word goy, the same word that the Torah used originally when Hashem appeared to Abraham. What does the word goy mean? So the root word of goy means geviyah. Geviyah means like a body. The root of the Jewish people is the best image that we can have of the people collectively, of the Jewish people, is to imagine them as one body. When you ask, what's the purpose of a body? There's many different purposes. The eyes have one purpose, the nose has another purpose, the legs have another purpose, and the hands have another purpose. Every part of the body has another function. A healthy body is a body that recognizes that the arms are meant to do things that the arms are good at, and the heart is meant to do things that the heart is good at, and the mind is meant to do things that the mind is good at. If the Jewish people collectively is seen as one body, the healthy approach is not every person saying, I have the only important thing that has to be done, and isolated from all the other important parts that are collectively part of the Jewish experience. If it was done correctly, all these issues would be seen as a collective part of one unified Jewish people. So there's a social aspect, the religious aspect, whatever aspect that you're talking about, the learning aspect, they all have to function, and they all have to function appropriately. And the right people have to be in the right positions doing the right things. You can't have a person that's a theologian necessarily running kids programs and camps, and vice versa. You have to have an understanding that it's one body, and there are many different aspects in the body that have to be maintained. And each part will know exactly what it has to be done that will create a healthy body. And that's what we say, if it's a large body, a small body. In order to also get people, Jewish people, involved, is we have to make the body something that they feel they can identify with. And not every person can identify with every other thing. Some people, learning is a path, an entryway into Judaism, and some people giving charity is an entryway into Judaism. Some people lighting a Shabbos candle is an entryway into Judaism. We have to understand that there are multiple types of people, there are many different types of people, and not everyone has the same entryway into that body, but we all collectively have to understand that there's a purpose in each part, and we have to open up the path for any person that's seeking an entryway, that it shouldn't be closed off for them, because everyone can find an expression that they can find relevant to their lives in a Jewish perspective.